Hey guys, it's Di from BeingMommywithStyle, and today we're going to do a day in the life, kind of taking you along with what we're doing today. It is kind of the middle of the day, but this morning I went and got groceries and I went out and got that done, and this afternoon we're going to be doing an Onward movie party, so I'm going to take you along for that. We're actually just going to do some like printables, and I thought the kids could make like a fun like quest map thing, and then we're going to do Onward for a family movie night tonight, so it'll be kind of like a regular day in the life. I did share these printables on my blog, and I'll link that down below, but they're just free printables from Disney Pixar, and there's a bunch of fun coloring sheets, there's a memory matching game, and like a like puzzle and fun stuff. So we're gonna do that. I had to run out and do errands this morning, and it's really interesting because I don't know, I think I've hit my wall. So we've had movie parties all week long, which is fun, and I really enjoy doing those, but it's a lot of like taking up mental space, like trying to think of the different items to do, which I enjoy. But then I got to today and I just kind of ran out of steam, and it's amazing like what amount of energy like just doing like regular things takes now. So doing like just regular grocery shopping and stuff like that is just so much more stressful, I guess, than it normally would be. So I had to go out to Target, I had to do our grocery shopping. Thank you, on one of our previous videos you guys gave some tips as far as it actually just aired today, the video that you guys gave tips. So I know you're watching this like a week later because my upload times are kind of wonky right now. I haven't got on a like regular set schedule where it's like exactly a week behind or a few days behind or anything. But on the video that uploaded real time today, you guys gave some tips about finding grocery times, and someone said that the Walmart times change over at midnight. So we'll check on that. We also have Publix around here, which is like a Schnucks if you're up north. And so we thought we might try to, I got everything I needed at Target except for the lactose-free milk that we drink and almond milk, because we don't actually drink regular milk. They had tons of regular milk, but we need the other kinds. So we might go for a Jeep ride later and go to, I went to a Target that was one direction. We may try to go to the Target that's the other direction just to kind of see. But one thing I will say, because I have been having to go into the stores, and it's like its whole own thing. Like we're starting to see people with masks and people with gloves, and I have my own mask and I have my own gloves. And we actually shared the other day in a vlog that one of the Disney custom makers that we have got cousins from is making masks now. So if you're looking for that, let me know and I can give you that link. But anyhow, you know, we've got all that, and so it still feels awkward to go out in public, and I'm a vlogger saying this, I can walk around talking to a camera and not feel awkward, and it still feels awkward to be in gloves and a mask even though there's other people. But the one thing I will say, we're gonna lessen how much we're shopping at Walmart, because from our observation, and you guys know we already have like hang up with Walmart anyways, but from our observation, Target's doing a way better job of cleaning and doing like just really visible cleaning. So when we go in Walmart, it's kind of still business as usual. In fact, my husband went in and there was like something spilled on the floor, and like people that were shopping couldn't find anyone to come clean it up type of thing, which is kind of like business as usual. But when you go into Target now, it most definitely feels different. They have stuff on the floor marking out where you have to stand, and before you check out, you have to stand on the circle, and they're cleaning the register area, the keypad where you touch, and the whole like conveyor belt and all that between every single person. That had just started on this most recent trip when I was there today. I thought that was pretty amazing. And also, I noticed the past couple times on couple like runs to Target that I had to pick up food, they have started cleaning down the carts and then setting them out in the store. So they're actually lined up as you come in, and they're, you know, just set out ready for you just to kind of push away. And there's someone standing there actively wiping them down with alcohol spray. And they still have the cart wipes out too. So because it's such a visible difference, and they're really seem to be like kind of stepping up and doing these extra measures. They've of course both have things going over the loudspeaker like, you know, stand 6 feet apart and blah blah blah. But because they're, you know, visibly wiping down the carts extra, wiping down the checkouts extra, we kind of talked about it, and I think we're gonna just try to stick to doing our in-store stuff at Target. And then if I can get the pickup times to work out where I can ever get one selected, you know, then we'll try doing that again in the future. But anyhow, like everything else right now, we're just trying to go with the flow. So that is that. But I did order some like around the house clothes the other day because obviously I'm not wearing like my regular like stuff. So I don't know if it's still going to be going on when this video airs, but Old Navy was doing a 50% off sale. So I'm going to get some tank tops, just to like, you know, chill out tank tops. But then I also got some stretchy jeans, so I can wear those around the house. So if those come in a vlog, I'll try to share those. But yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of taking today off. We're not doing cleaning in the vlog today. We're not doing anything productive. I feel like I'm just like mentally worn out. And not like, it's not like I've done a whole bunch today. All I've done is go to Target, but it's just, you know, still mentally exhausting. But we're getting in a routine. Next week, our school system starts e-learning, which should be interesting. I'm excited for the kids to be able to hopefully somehow visually be able to see their teachers and their classmates on video. I'm a little bit apprehensive of how it's going to work, and I don't know how much they're going to assign. You know, I kind of, being the planner that I am, I kind of like just being in control of it. Like if they're going to be home, I kind of just like being in control of it. But that being said, I do appreciate that the school system's really working hard to try to step up and like fill that gap and, you know, try to keep them on a little bit what they would have been doing otherwise if they were in the classroom. So we're just going to make the most of it. It is good though because they're trying to do like all the extracurricular stuff too, because I got Isabella's in GATE, which is just like an extra class for that she takes, and she's also on math team. And I actually got emails today that they are still going to be doing GATE class, which is interesting. I'm not entirely sure how that's going to work yet, because they actually pull her out of her regular class one day a week to do that. So I'm like, so then we just skip the online assignments for the class, or is it just going to be extra? That's what I don't know yet. And then also she's on math team, and they're still going to try to do like a virtual competition. So that's interesting. And she was doing like the technology, like the morning news. Unfortunately, there's not really a replacement for any of that kind of stuff. But the ones that they are able to do over the computer, it's kind of cool to see that they're doing some of the extracurricular stuff over the computer as well. So anyhow, we will see you next week. It's going to be a whole new adventure next week. So I think it's just, you know, all the newness, it just kind of mentally wears me out. But anyhow, I'm excited for our little mini Onward party. I'm going to go take these out. I just printed these out here in my office, and the kids can do some of these somewhere in there. Oh, here it is. I started to see there's like a maze thing. The kids like doing these. And if you guys haven't seen this movie, it's on Disney Plus now. It's really super cute. We saw it when we were in Florida in February at the Disney Creator Celebration. Really super cute movie. Really, really fun. So I'm looking forward to watching it again. Natalie's actually over here reading Onward the book. She got that at her book fair, one of the last book fairs that they had at school. Penguin's still pretty stoked about having us home. So there is an Onward maze, which is the absolute hit so far with the girls. And then there's a number of sheets where they can color the characters. There's Blazy. Yes, Natalie. There's her book she's wanting to show. She's waving it around. There's Ian and Barley. And Ian, Barley, and Guinevere, which Guinevere is definitely a character you'll understand once you see the movie if you haven't seen it yet. And then Laurel, who's the mom. So it is a really, really cute movie. We enjoyed it. I was glad we were able to see it in theater before theaters closed down. Then after they are done with their Onward sheets, I'm going to have them make their own quest maps. We're just going to use orange construction paper, and they can just use their imagination to make these maps into whatever they want them to be. Natalie colored Ian Lightfoot first. She said this is her favorite. You did a really good job coloring, Natalie.
Thank you.
You're going to do Blazy next.
What does Blazy look like?
Let's look on the... It looks like green with like blue wings and blue ears. So I got the kids sticky notes at Target to keep track of their assignments.
And I just did this, and then this was from Mom.
Yeah, we already had this family portrait that she made. And then Natalie added that to it. What are you going to do with your sticky notes?
Reminders everywhere!
I don't know.
Reminders, brainstorms everywhere! I'm going to fall over.
Hey, what does your shirt say there, little buddy? When your song comes on? Your Baby Yoda shirt. You're gonna make a restaurant toy thing?
No.
Alright, you can surprise me. So they're each making their own quest, and I leave this very open-ended so they can go whatever direction with it they want. So one of the things I got at Target when I was there were these ombre dividers. I'm going to put these in our binder here. So next week we're going to start having learning at home that I'm doing and directing, and learning at home that's being directed by their teachers. So we need to have like a system that we can kind of keep everything organized. So I don't really know what that system is going to be yet, but I thought that these were really pretty. They're kind of like that scratchy material, you know, that kind of changes when it moves. So anyhow, I got these to hopefully keep some things divided. I'm going to have to keep Natalie's assignments separate from her sister's, and it's just going to be a very interesting time. Oh, another thing that I got at Target, they had these in the dollar section. They had a lot of fruit items. So I got a number of cards and a couple of birthday bags as well, because we do have a few birthdays coming up. So that way we can already have some things on hand to celebrate. It's not that we weren't staying at home already, but we just got the official stay-at-home orders in Alabama at the press conference this afternoon. So it's kind of like just the next step. I think we were one of 10 final states that didn't have it yet. So now we are in the larger group of states that does have it. So, you know, everything right now continues on as we were expecting it to, because they're going to be doing school at home. I am laid off, furloughed. I'm off of work. And Dan's working from home, so that's just what it is. Luckily, these guys are super content. They've been super content this week. They're outside playing together nicely. They're down there sitting on the patio, and Penguin's down there playing with them. I'm going to be really bummed next week because it's beautiful outside today, but it's supposed to be rainy all week next week. A lot better when we can get outside and go do activities like ride bikes or just play outside, or they can get some outside time just hanging out like they are and get some fresh air. So next week's definitely gonna be a struggle, because I think literally every single day from Monday through at least Friday or Saturday, it's supposed to be raining and storming. So we're gonna be inside the majority of the time next week, so that should be interesting. But we're gonna have a lot on our plate because we're gonna be figuring out the new like learning at home with the school system, and trying to do a little bit of my own stuff. I'm not gonna pile on too much next week because I wanna try to get a lay of the land basically. So net effect is if school keeps them busy and that frees up a lot of my time, you guys are gonna get a ton of vlogs because I'm gonna be like, I don't know what to do with myself. But anyhow, we shall see. It was a what, Aunt?
I think. I don't know.
Hi. These are from our party yesterday. Penguin's still confused why we're still here. Can't figure it out. He's like, I like it, I just don't know why you weren't leaving. For dinner tonight, we're gonna do this Hawaiian pizza, and I just picked this up when I was at Target earlier. So I'm gonna pop this in the oven real quick, and it'll be time for an Onward queued up, and we're gonna have family movie night to watch Onward at home. Penguin's ready to call it a night. He's zonked.